This is the Spotlight. Welcome to our special holiday edition of the Spotlight, where we shine the spotlight on the hearts. And it's that holiday season where we celebrate all of our customs, as we celebrate Happy Kwanzaa, as we celebrate Hanukkah, as we celebrate a very Merry Christmas, a la Posados. Whatever your tradition and your culture may be, whatever your celebration is, we welcome you to this holiday around the world edition of the Spotlight, featuring the famed Westwood High School Concert Chorale under the direction of Professor Donald V. Meely.
Families gather, loved ones draw near, keeping tradition each year after year, telling stories of the past, making memories that will last. Like the menorah, share a shalom. Welcome your neighbors and friends to your home. On this festival of lights, celebrating days and nights, as we light the lights of Hanukkah on the festive nights of Hanukkah. May the light shine through, to wish a happy Hanukkah too. Opening presents one for each day, spinning the dreidel with children at play. In our hearts the love is strong, as we sing our favorite song. We sing our favorite song. Ma'usha Yeshuati, Ikana Elishabea. Tikon Beti Pilati, Lishantana Lishabea. Leyeza Shikabea, Lisa Hanabea. Azikor Bishik is more, Hanukkah Lishabea. As we light the lights of Hanukkah on the festive nights of Hanukkah, may the light shine through, to wish a happy Hanukkah, a very happy Hanukkah, to wish a happy Hanukkah to you.
Joining me now is Mr. Donald V. Meely, the awesome choral director at Westwood High School. Mr. Meely, this is your 4th year. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about what's happening in chorus at Westwood High School during this very busy time of the year.
There's a lot going on. Rehearsals, we're preparing for performances throughout the holiday season. We have Candlelight that we're preparing for, our holiday concert. And after today, we are on WPSL radio a few times. So we're kind of busy.
Busy with performing. So you mentioned it. So go on and look in the camera and tell our viewing audience the date and time of your concert at Westwood High School.
The date and time is December 15th at Westwood High School at 7 o'clock. And Dan McCarty Middle School Chorus will be joining us as well. So we're doing a joint concert together.
Is there a cost of admission for that concert?
$3.
We hope that all of our viewing audience will come and hear the awesome Dan McCarty Choir under the direction of Dr. Rolanda Jones, as well as the famed Westwood High School Concert Choir with Professor Donald V. Meely. You've been in music for a long time, 28, 29, 30 years.
Wow.
Mr. Meely, why is it important for students to participate in an activity like choir?
Well, choir gives all of those things that we value. English, we sing in multiple languages. Math, of course, in music there's rhythms and those things we have to count. So it has math and English, science, when we're talking about the voice and vibrations and those things. So it incorporates all of the core subjects that we want kids to know and that we teach.
You mentioned the research basically about why students should participate in a group. Because we know the research states how very important it is for students to be in ensembles like band or choir, what would you say to a parent to entice that parent to ensure that their child participated in an activity like choir?
Well, I mean, just the arts period. You talk about problem solving. I mean, the arts helps us with problem solving. Team sports. It's athleticism. We always we talk about athletics, but in the arts, especially choir, it's the same thing. You have to be in shape in order to sing. In band, you have to be in shape. Think about dancing, the athleticism that it requires to do that. So why not? The same opportunities that are available in athletics are available in the arts as well, as far as scholarships and those things. I am a product of that, as being a product of St. County Public Schools through scholarships, so through music. So it's the same thing. It's very important.
I know that you are an extraordinary vocalist in your own right. If you were still performing today, what vocalists would you like to duet with or trio with, perform with?
Oh man, if I could bring him back, Luciano Pavarotti, but Placido Domingo would be someone that I really would like to perform with.
Okay, Mr. Meely, because you have been doing this for a long time, teaching, performing, and studying, when did you first fall in love with music?
Man, that's a good question. Probably when I heard it. As a child, I think I've always been in love with music. Now, did I know that was going to be my profession? I didn't know, but I've always been in love with music. How can you not be in love with music? It is, we hear that all the time, it's that universal language and something that we all can identify with, but music,
Music awakens the soul, and for that, let's take another listen to the famed Westwood High School Concert Choir.
la 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 la. Yo. La 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 la. Yo. La 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 la. Yo. La 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 la. Saludo, saludo. Venga, saludo. Saludo, saludo. Venga, saludo. Saludo, saludo. Venga, saludo. Saludo, saludo. Venga, saludo. Saludo. Saludo.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed listening to the Westwood High School Concert Choir. Joining us now, we have some students that make up the senior class, I believe it is, for the Westwood High School Choir. Would you introduce yourself to our viewing audience? Make sure you tell them your name, what grade you're in, as well as how many years you've been in choir.
Good morning, Dr. Perry. I am Malik Spivey. I attend Fort Pierce Westwood High School as a senior, and this is my 4th year in chorus.
Good morning. My name is Jalila Robinson. I am a senior, and
How many years in choir?
I've been in chorus for 4 years.
Alrighty, Gary.
Hello. Hi, Dr. Perry. My name is Gary Athill. I am a senior at Fort Pierce Westwood High School, and I've been in chorus for 4 years.
Hi, good morning, Dr. Perry. I'm Cornecia Culver, and this is my 1st year in chorus, and I am a 12th grader at Fort Pierce Westwood High School.
Okay.
Good morning, Dr. Perry. I am a senior at Fort Pierce Westwood High School. My name is Emmanuel Maraglio, and I am my 4th year in chorus.
Okay.
Good morning, Mr. Perry. My name is Carl Toussaint. I'm a senior. I attend Westwood High School, and this is my 1st year in chorus.
Okay.
Good morning, Dr. Perry. My name is Jonathan Hewitt, and I attend Fort Pierce Westwood High School as a senior, and this would be my 4th year in chorus.
I know many of you have been in chorus for 4 years, but there's some that's been 3, some that's been 1. So here's my next question, and Jonathan, we'll start with you. Why did you decide to be in chorus, and for you, why did you decide to stay all 4 years?
It's a family, basically. To sum it all up, they're always there for you.
Great, great. Same question.
Well, really, this, why I decided to do chorus, I like to sing, and I like to talk. And with chorus, you get all that. And plus, they're funny. Our teacher is really
I can
funny.
believe that. Manny.
Well, I always love to sing, but Meely introduced me to chorally singing, like classical rounding tones, and that interested me. So I decided to stay because, it is like a family.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
I decided to join chorus because I felt as if that I wanted to try on a new challenge for me, and singing was something I was really good at. And joining Mr. Meely's chorus, it's a family thing, and at times it could be a challenge, but it's one of the greatest experiences of my senior year.
I do believe that chorus, as well as band of all the arts, can be a wonderful experience for students. And when we look at the customs that are celebrated during this holiday around the world, during this time of the year, we find that in Haiti, for instance, the Christmas trees are adorned with big ornaments, but at the base of that Christmas tree, you would find a nativity scene. Faniels, which are miniature lanterns, light the way. But the real tradition is where the children fill their shoes with straw, hoping that Papa Noel would come and take the straw and leave presents for them. For instance, you heard some Jewish songs that celebrate the Hanukkah season during this time of the year. The Jewish celebration is Hanukkah, and it lasts 8 days, where they light the menorah, where they spin the dreidel, and they sing holiday songs as well. Singing has always been a part of these students' life. So Gary, let me ask you, what is your most memorable performance? Since you've been in choir for 4 years with Professor Meely, what's your most memorable performance and why?
I would say my most memorable performance would have to be all my solo ensemble performances, because when I didn't believe in myself and what I could accomplish turned out to be complete opposite. Like, I got superior on my solos every time I did it. But I'm not gonna lie, my first time I did it, the first time I did it, I really didn't believe in myself. But the redemption to redeem myself the next year was so much stronger, and I haven't turned back from it.
Jalila, same question. Your most memorable performance?
My most memorable performance that I believe that I've had is when we sung at districts. We performed "The Lord is My Shepherd" to our judge, and after we finished singing, he shared with us that the passing of his father, and he told us just by singing that song, it brought closure. So that was something that we really took heed on.
Okay, Malik, same question, please.
Well, Dr. Perry, my most memorable moment is every time we get up and sing as a group. Is when you get up on stage, you never know what somebody's going through when they walk into those doors, and by the song, you have to feel the song. So when you sing the song, you never know whose lives you're touching and whose basically you don't know whose lives you're touching.
Okay, what's my most memorable song? Does anybody know that I like to hear you guys sing?
Hear My Prayer.
Hear My Prayer. I'm glad somebody remembered what I love to hear. A beautiful, touchy movement song that also gives hope and inspiration, especially during this time of the year where we're celebrating again. We look at the African American culture and they celebrate what's known as Kwanzaa. It's a 7-day festival that begins the day after Christmas, where 7 candles are lit on the Kinara, which symbolizes the 7 basic values. And it ends in a feast of food and with music. In the Mexican culture, they celebrate La Posados, and it's a reenactment of the search for shelter by Mary and Joseph. The poinsettia is the flower or the tree that is very prominent during that time. Of course, the kids are blindfolded and they break the decorated piñata, but they attend a midnight mass called the La Mesa de Gallo, which is, again, filled with music. And as we talk about music, I know, Jalila, we're going to the candlelight procession. Tell us a little bit about what candlelight is and where it's located.
The candlelight procession is located in Orlando. It's basically a time, for Christmas, obviously, where students are chosen to make an audition tape and to perform the songs that were given to us.
Now, you said it's in Orlando, but is it just in Orlando?
No, it's at Walt Disney.
At Walt Disney World. And if I'm not mistaken, they bring in special guest artist stars
Yes.
to perform. Do you remember any of the people that you guys have performed with, or those persons that might have narrated the programs throughout these 4 years?
The only person I can remember is the guy from the Allstate commercial. Are you in good?
Okay. I know you're talking about. Was Whoopi Goldberg not there, Mr. Meely? Didn't she moderate one year?
Well, she's been there not during the time that we performed.
Okay. All right. It's apparent that performing in chorus is important to each of you. If you could sum up your years in chorus in one phrase or in one word, what would it be? Anybody that wants to jump in. Go ahead, Manny.
Thou shalt not succeed without failure.
Not succeed without failure. Anybody else want to jump in? Gary, go ahead.
Full of laughter.
Full of laughter. I guess you guys had a real good time.
Never gets old.
Never gets old. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank Mr. Meely, the famed Westwood High School Concert Chorale, for joining us again on this holiday celebration of music around the world. We want to thank these students for their dedication. Now, Mr. Meely, as we go to a close, finish the phrase, the world needs more
Of music.
The world needs more music, especially in this time with all the incidences that are happening around the world. I would like to say the world needs more peace, also more love, and of course, more music. Thank you for joining us. Thank these students again for representing all that's good, all that's best here in St. Lucie County as far as music is concerned. And we thank you for joining us on this edition of The Spotlight. Let's take another listen to the famed Westwood High School Concert Chorale.
Sometimes we forget to look and on this day we hope for what we still can see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though we all can still do more, there's so much to be thankful for. Even with our differences, there is a place we're all connected. Each of us can find each other's hearts. Can find each So for tonight we pray for what we know can be, and on this day we hope for what we still can see. It's up to us to be the change, and even though this world needs so much more, there's so much to be thankful for. 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 There's so much to be
As we bring the 2015 year to an end and we celebrate with our family and friends, be your custom La Pasados, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, or plain old Merry Christmas. From the awesome camera crew here and our production crew here at the Spotlight, from our family to yours, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
No room in the end. No room, Bethlehem. No room, no manger bed. No room, but there was plenty of room. When the shepherds came, yes, plenty of room. When the heavens reigned with glory to God in the highest, and on earth goodwill to man. No room in the end. No room, Bethlehem. No room, no manger bed. No room, but there was plenty of room. For the wise men three, yes, plenty of room. When on bended knee they laid precious gifts, frankincense and myrrh before the newborn King. No room in the end. No room,